Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley. Stick around because we've got an awesome show with some fantastic local food. We're going to get some holiday gift ideas from Cheezers. Jess is going to head down to Stoughton and check out what they have to offer, plus a Bananas Foster-inspired French toast dish. It's a mouthful, and it's a mouthful of goodness. It's from the Egg and I. Steve is going to demonstrate that for us. Plus, Daryl from Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery is going to show us some gluten-free and vegan options, as well as some non-vegan options over at the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show, where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat coming up on the Restaurant Show. Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With me now is Daryl Sisson from Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery. Did I say that in the right order?
Exactly right.
Cafe and Cupcakery.
Exactly.
How are you?
Right. I'm good.
Good
Great.
to see you.
Great
Good
to see you.
And we've passed each other in the hallway a couple times here at the studio, but
Yes.
and I've been to your place a couple of times, but I don't think we've ever been on the Restaurant Show together.
We have not.
So,
no.
welcome.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure, absolutely. So you've got some things that have you're changing about your menu, I believe.
That's
as
right.
I understand. You want to talk to us about those?
Yeah, we've been around for 8+ years, and we've been talking recently about the fact that we used to do breakfast, lunch, then lunch, dinner, but we've moved to just breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day.
Oh, wow, okay.
So if you want to come in at 8 in the morning, you can get a fish fry. If you want to come in at 8 at night, you can come in and get an omelet.
Wow.
We're going to show you breakfast, lunch, and dinner items here later today.
That's fantastic.
And then we have another change that we're
Yeah.
very happy about, because we've always, of course, done takeaway like all restaurants do. But in 8+ years, we've never done delivery. But we've just started. We've partnered with Grubhub.
Okay.
And we have gotten a great response with people finding out that we're on Grubhub, and we barely started, and it's like people want this. So it's a really nice thing. And we might move into other companies that do delivery.
Yeah.
But especially as it gets cold here, and you might say, I want to sit here and watch a Packer game or a Badger game, and I don't want to go out, I just want food brought to me. You can come through the Daisy.
Sure, sure. And is there, do you happen to know if there's like a delivery range or a radius that they'll deliver to?
Well, we're on the east side of Madison, the near east side, and we go all the way through, say, the downtown and west, and pretty far into the west side.
Okay.
There actually is no range as I know of.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay,
But,
well look it up if you're not sure.
But yes, just check in with Grubhub
Sure.
and they'll show you. how
Okay,
they're
well
doing.
cool. Well, let's talk about some of the items that you brought here, because I'm
Yeah.
really excited to take a look at some of these.
Again.
So what do we have here?
This is our smoked salmon omelet. So
Okay.
it's smoked salmon, cream cheese, and vegetables, as you see, mixed into the eggs,
Yeah.
as well as our house-made Daisy pesto sauce.
Yeah, and I promise you folks, I didn't take a bite of this earlier in the program. They cut it open so we could see what's in the inside as well. So, but I am going to take a bite right now because I do want to experience this. So this is the smoked salmon, cream cheese, and pesto omelet.
Correct.
Make sure I get a little bit
And our
of
pesto is so good. Most pestos are basil and pine nuts. Ours is macadamia nuts and 4 herbs and other things, and amongst it. All together, it's a nice, rich, flavorful.
I didn't chew that one long enough. I'm going to have to do that again. Okay, what do we got over here?
New item for us. We have a mac and cheese that we can serve as is.
Okay.
Great for kids, or else as you can add whatever you like.
Okay.
One of our most popular items is our house-made chorizo. So we've topped this mac and cheese with, made with, by the way, fresh pasta from RP's Pasta, our neighbor in the neighborhood.
All right.
Fresh pasta there. And then our own house-made chorizo, and we've added roasted vegetables to this one.
Wow.
You can add chicken, you can add shrimp, you can add steak, you can do whatever you want to it.
Wow, who knew that mac and cheese could be a gourmet dish? It is at the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery, so I'm going to try some of this. So this is the
Might be a
house-made.
little tricky to get through that fettuccine, but anyway. you'll get
This is
in
the
there.
house-made chorizo.
That's right.
I'm going to try to get as much of this as I can here.
Our chorizo is our most popular meat at the restaurant. We do it in our omelet. We do it as a meatloaf. We do it in other dishes as well.
I can definitely see why. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, this is some kind of meatloaf, as I understand.
It is. This is a ground beef and bacon meatloaf. We do 4 types of meatloaf, as I say, chorizo. We do 5, excuse me. We do a Reuben, we do that. So this is just a pretty classic dish, though. We're kind of looking at, I was trying to put together some hearty winter fare here.
Sure, yeah, comfort food.
So exactly, comfort food, and we've got this, and it's got a really rich onion gravy on top.
Onion gravy.
It's good, so go along with, again, there's always vegetables built into our dishes and side of vegetables, and potatoes, you can get them as breakfast potatoes, or you can get mashed potatoes. We do different types of potatoes.
That gravy is just perfect.
Isn't it?
That's
It's
amazing.
nice.
I need to learn how to make that. Can you give me the secret?
Yeah, it's called, let me see, I'll get your number here.
Okay, yeah, just text it to me, would you? Okay. Well, very cool. So let's talk a little bit about dietary concerns over the holidays, because there are people out there who maybe can't enjoy some of the classic holiday fare.
Exactly.
They need gluten-free for whatever reason, or just want to eat healthier or do something like that. So what sort of things do you offer on your menu for folks like that?
Well, first of all, our whole menu has gluten-free, either naturally or can be modified to be gluten-free more than 80% of the items, including desserts. So we'll talk about that. But that's part of what we're thinking of, is a lot of times we find in the holidays is that you've got a big family coming and you've got a couple of vegans, or you've got a couple of gluten-free, or you've got something, and you want to take care of, say, desserts.
Right.
And you can come to us because we have gluten-free cupcakes, we have gluten-free desserts, which I'll talk about.
Okay.
And then, and on the whole menu, lots is vegetarian or can be made vegetarian, since we make everything from scratch.
Sure.
And we also, as I say, gluten-free goes throughout the menu.
Okay. So this is an example of a gluten-free
This
option.
one is.
Okay.
This is our chocolate cheesecake.
Okay, may I?
Yes, please. That chocolate cheesecake with cherry
cherries,
topping.
all right.
Yep, and we do several cheesecakes every day. We do a flourless chocolate cake, naturally gluten-free. We do tarts. We do pies. Not all of them are gluten-free, but almost everyone is gluten-free.
I mean, you wouldn't believe that that's gluten-free by the taste of it. It's delicious.
At all. I say the same about our cupcakes. My favorite cupcakes are our gluten-free cupcakes. I don't know why, but I like the cake gluten-free better than even the regular
Really?
one. Yeah,
Really?
It's a strange thing.
Do you have other customers who kind of feel the same way when they come in, that they say, "Oh, I like that gluten-free one, even though I don't need to eat gluten-free"?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not always a matter of need. Sometimes it's a matter of choice. You just say, if it tastes good, I love it. So they'll eat it and they'll like it.
And of course, it looks like you've got some fresh squeezed orange juice here, and a variety of you have coffee, a variety of other beverages. You can have it all at the Daisy Cafe.
Actually, mimosa, because we do cocktails.
there you go.
And yeah, try that too.
Okay.
But cocktails, beer and wine, and
Okay.
coffee, of course, tea, all kinds of local providers as well.
Awesome.
So,
Well, Daryl, thank you so much for joining us
pleasure
today.
to be here.
They deliver now, so if you don't
right.
want to make it over there, or you can't make it over there, you can give them a call and you can get the food brought right to you. This is Daryl from the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery, and we'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, a bananas fostered inspired French toast with the egg and I. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show, and boy, winter is definitely here. And no snow yet, at least not at the time of this taping, but it sure is windy and cold out there, which means comfort food. We like something that's warm, it's gonna warm us up on the inside. And here to tell us more is Stephen from the Egg and I. How are you, Steve?
Hi there, doing great, thank you.
Awesome.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely, always a pleasure to have you. So what are we making today?
Okay, well, I'm going to do a bananas foster inspired French toast.
Okay, all right.
So it starts with our thick cut brioche.
Okay.
This just started yesterday, so you can get it right away.
Okay, so it's available now, and it looks like it's available through
Yeah.
February.
Normally I would let this soak a little more, but
Okay. Now, what is it that you're soaking in? Is it your French toast?
it's
dip?
a custard, yeah.
Custard.
French
Okay.
toast.
Yeah, yeah. So Bananas Foster inspired.
Inspired.
Now, I got to be honest. I'm not super familiar with Bananas Foster.
Well, that's one of those interesting things that can be done tableside in a fine dining restaurant where you have flames and all the neat stuff like the Cherries
Oh,
Jubilee
okay.
going on.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But in this case, we don't want flames.
We don't want flames. No open flames here.
It's inspired because we're not going to caramelize the sauce.
Got it.
We're doing a caramel sauce.
Okay.
It's
got
already
it.
made.
Okay.
So just
thus,
to avoid the whole flame part.
thus the inspiration. So
Right.
you have some
And
other.
it's also stuffed with a cheesecake filling.
Is that what this is
gonna
here?
be, yes, we're gonna stuff this with cheesecake.
Okay.
The banana slices, and top it off with a little bit of powdered sugar, the caramel sauce, and some walnuts.
Now you assured me that this is low calorie, right, Steve?
Yes, it's fat-free, sugar-free.
No.
It's a fancy glass of water.
It's delicious. It's delicious, which means it's got all those things that are not great for us, but that taste awesome, and it's the holidays, so let's warm up a little bit. Why not? So I want to make mention that you have your winter features are back. The cinnamon chip waffle is back.
We did that last year.
Yeah, and then the winter hash as well.
Yes, I think, I didn't look closely, but I believe the hash is the same also.
Okay. Then, of course, the Bananas Foster stuffed French toast, and that's new this year.
That's new.
And then you guys are still juicing. You got your kale cooler, of course, and then you did your orchard roots this fall, and I understand that you're going to keep going during the summer with the orchard roots.
Yes, we're going to continue that.
Okay, all right. So we're just chopping up the banana.
Oh,
and how long?
The dates on this one, did we mention that? Through February 11th?
Yes, I was about to say 11th, and I think, yeah, February 11th. So
and once you know, I always forget something. I didn't bring my flipper. Yeah, so this isn't hot enough.
There we go. So usually they'll get a little bit darker.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Well, I didn't soak them as long, so that should help a little bit, but it should have been hotter. I was burning everything here.
Yeah,
so
I'm
going to turn it down a little bit.
It's either on or off in one setting. So you're wearing your Salvation Army apron again here today, and so it's good to see you back in the apron, because I think that last time we were on the screen together, you didn't have it, but you work with Salvation Army. They have their meetings in your dining room.
Yep, we collect money for them. Or you have one of the I think you saw the credit card dip
card
thing.
swiper. Yeah,
it's $2 now instead of $1.
Okay, well, very good.
It's just dip it in. It says pull it out, and there it is.
There it
$2,
is.
just that easy.
So if you don't have change, you have no excuse. Donate. Go over to the Egg and I and donate. And that's something you can do, excuse me, year-round. It doesn't necessarily have to be during the holidays.
And we also do second harvest year-round as well.
Very good. And how does that work? How can people get involved there?
Oh, there's a cup by the cash register. People just toss whatever they feel like in there.
A monetary donation then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also our servers decided way back when we first opened that they're going to donate all the tips that are collected if anybody wants to leave a tip to go.
Oh, okay.
They won't collect those and disperse them amongst themselves. They'll donate that to charity.
Well, very cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. So holidays are approaching, and the Egg and I is probably getting busy, I'm guessing. Staying busy?
Oh, yeah. We're definitely getting ready to ramp up here a little bit. Our last 2 weekends were actually a little slow.
Are you typically...
That's after Thanksgiving, though.
Sure.
It's not unusual.
Right. Yeah, I was going to ask, are you typically busy, like, is closer to the holidays or after?
It should be picking up here in a little bit, and then between Christmas and New Year's, it's nuts.
It's nuts, wow, okay.
It's
Everybody's off work?
Everybody's off work. Kids are out of school.
There you go. You want to go and get some good food to eat, for sure. All right, so it looks like the toast is just about ready there. It's got a nice golden brown tint to it.
I think we're there.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Ooh, nice.
It's almost too ready.
Almost too ready. Now, I like it a little bit darker, so you read my mind here, Steve.
Well, yeah, it gets soggy.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like. I don't like soggy cookies either. I'd prefer to eat burnt cookies.
Oh, so they're light inside.
Over the chewy. Okay.
All right. Oh, I've got my spatula.
And so this is the cheesecake filling that we're talking about.
We're gonna put the filling in. I want to try and make sure. I know this is like bad.
It's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Get a nice
spread that on.
It's like frosting.
You got it nice and thick too. You're not skimping on this for sure.
No, we don't. You always get your money's worth at our place.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you leave hungry, it's your own fault.
You should leave sleepy, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a full belly, and look at that. All right.
Plenty of bananas.
And it's fresh banana.
As long as it's not a huge banana, you're getting a whole banana. So.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
So then you put the caramel on it.
Yep, I'm gonna get it.
Oh, I see. You slice it.
I sliced it first so that I don't smush everything out when I finish slicing it.
That's a good call. I should do that when I make my own sandwiches. Or I should just go eat at your restaurant.
Yeah, that's what you really should do.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Can you reach okay? Do you want me to move that closer so you can put the caramel on there?
So we're gonna...
You can tell I'm just jonesing to take a bite of this. This is like, it looks like a huge sandwich.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sort of is.
Stuffed French toast.
It's just not savory. It's a sweet sandwich.
Right, right.
So we're gonna get some nuts on there.
A little bit of powdered sugar.
And you know, I brought syrup, but you're not gonna need it.
I don't think so. I think we'll be good. All right, you got that? Got a good shot of that, Colton? All right, cool. I'm gonna take a bite now. Oh my gosh. Steve, you did it again.
Thank you.
Steve from the Egg and I, head on down for the Bananas Foster inspired French toast. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, some holiday gift box ideas from Cheezers.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you are like me, and I think you probably are if you're watching here in Wisconsin, you love a good cheese, and we're going to learn a little bit more about a wonderful local business where you can get lots of different cheese. We're talking about Cheezers, and I'm joined today by Peg and Steve, owners. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. Boy, holidays are just around the corner.
They're coming way too fast.
No kidding, and I bet it's a busy time for you.
It is very busy.
We're going to talk a little bit about some wonderful holiday gift boxes, but I'd love for you to give just a little bit of a background or overview of Cheezers and what you have to offer.
Sure. Cheezers has been around for about 23 years, and I've owned it for 13.
Wow.
So we've done a lot of Christmases.
I bet, yes.
But we have about, well, depending on time of year, but about 140 varieties of cheese right now in the store.
That's incredible.
And we do cut a lot of them ourselves. So you can come in and taste, but we also have a lot more than cheese. We have mustards and pretzels and candy and cookies and
Gifts.
Door County coffee and gifts and lots and lots of things. You can one-stop shopping.
You bet. Well, I love the idea of giving somebody a gift that is really true to Wisconsin, and your products are, and it's wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about sort of where these products come from, because you've got obviously quite the selection of cheese. How many varieties did you say?
About 140 right now.
Wow, I didn't even know there were so many.
Oh, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow, you know, so I believe you. So where do the cheeses that you have come from?
Well, we do have international cheeses too. So those
Great.
would come, from Italy, France, England, Norway, of course, because we are a Norwegian community.
You bet.
But we also have mainly Wisconsin cheeses.
Wow.
So from Monroe, Waterloo, Stratford, Wisconsin, it's all over Wisconsin, and we have the Master Cheesemaker program, in Wisconsin. That's the only state in the union that has that program.
Oh, incredible.
So
I
we
didn't know
have,
that.
we have the best cheese ever.
I believe you do, and I'm excited to talk a little bit more about this, but let's also talk about some of the other products that you have. So chocolate, like what are we talking about when we talk chocolate?
Chocolates, yes, we just started a new line, Myanmar, and it's made in Spooner, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, I
It's a
blanked
team
out.
sport. That's why you're here together.
Yeah, my sidekick here.
Yeah.
And we also have some from Waupun, Wisconsin.
Wow.
We try very hard to have local products.
All of my favorite foods. Cheese, chocolate, pretzels, mustard. Yeah, you've just about named them all.
And chocolate cheese fudge,
Oh my goodness, stop it. Okay, well let's talk a little bit about the holidays, because if you are watching this right now, that means it is time to order. If you want one of these fabulous gift boxes, we're gonna, there's so many choices, but we're gonna narrow them down for you a little bit and then talk a little bit about if you wanna just create your own. But this is the time to do it, right?
It is. The
Peg
earlier
says,
the better.
Please don't wait until the week before Christmas, because they get very busy because the product is amazing. So this is the time, right?
Yes, definitely.
And I want to highlight some of the boxes, and Steve's going to make a few for us, because I have a feeling it is like a production house over there constantly.
Yes, it is, very much so.
Wow. So
I was
I
just
love
gonna-
cheese. I told Peg I'd work for cheese. She said that was not the first time she'd heard that. So this is one of the boxes. Now, they have a variety of boxes ranging from, a small, nice hostess gift all the way up to, we're going to unveil the big one at the end, and I'll show you what's in here. It's quite incredible. But I'd love for you to highlight the product that we've got in here. I'm going to fold this down to make sure we can see the product, because I know our Brennan over there wants to get a nice tight shot. So what's in this box?
Okay, first of all, the Baby Swiss here is an international award winner.
Wow.
It's Depler's Baby Swiss from Monroe, and it is amazing. Then we have sharp cheddar in here, hot pepper jack, Colby, dill Havarti, and of course the chocolate cheese fudge.
That's great. So
And-
you get an award-winning cheese and then all these other kinds to try.
These
too.
are all award-winning, but
You have a
Depler's
whole
is-
box of award-winning cheese. Stop. And chocolate cheese fudge. I've never heard of that before. What do you think?
Oh, we sell a lot of that cheese.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay, great. So this is one of the boxes. Now, you might be thinking this is $1 million. It's not. This is box 3, right? It's
Yes.
$42.
Yes.
Is it okay that I shared that?
Yes.
I think it's an incredible deal that you have. Your prices are very, very reasonable for the product that you sell.
Thank you. Yeah, we try.
Well, you do, and you succeed.
We'd appreciate it if people would order, but if they need to come in quick and grab some, we will have some available to grab and
That's
go.
nice to know.
Yeah,
That's
we
nice
have
to
made these made up. If it's a custom box, then of course we do
It's
have
harder.
to make it.
Right. Okay. So some of these that you've sort of pre-selected are ready to rock and roll, and they're over in Stoughton. But you also do online, which is wonderful.
Cheesers.com.
Yeah, and they ship too. It's really great.
And remember, cheese is the gift sent and never returned.
I love that saying because it's true. Cheese does not last long in my house, especially good cheese. Okay, this is the box I wanted to unveil. Now, if anyone is wondering what I want for the holidays, this is what I want. So this is the Mac Daddy, and I'm excited to show it off because there's so many great products in here. I had to close it just because it's so big. It almost takes up the whole table. But talk to us about some of the products in here.
Okay, well, first of all, Door County Coffee. We have coffee you can drink in the store also. We make every day with the Door County Coffee. But we have a very nice selection that you can buy also. And teas too, we also have those.
That's wonderful. Okay, so we've got a coffee, turtles in a cup too. Okay.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. I hear you're a coffee lover,
Oh,
ma'am.
yes. And Wisconsin Brick, that's another
Okay.
award winner.
Oh, cute. I love just the packaging too. It's so simple and clean. Okay. Now, what is brick? Is it a kind of cheese?
Brick.
I didn't know. Okay, I'm learning.
That's the Wisconsin Brick, which is just a nice mild
Okay.
cheese. Then there is onion chive brick, garlic brick, butter case, German brick. You're getting close to Limburger, and then you
Okay.
get to Limburger.
And
But those are
Wonder Bar
bricks. And Wonder Bar, I forgot
Oh my
Wonder Bar.
gosh, I wouldn't want to be playing a cheese trivia game with the two of you. Okay, we've got Baby Swiss. I'm gonna go a little faster because we
Sure.
gotta go to break. But Dill Havarti, all kinds of great. What is this funky looking Merlot?
That's Bella Vitano. Oh, those are amazing cheeses.
This is my jam right here. Okay, all kinds of great things. There's a Swiss and almond spread, a big sausage stick.
That's from
mustard.
Bavaria also. That's
Wow.
Madison.
Really wonderful. I love mustard, big mustard fan. Crackers, you've got a cute little spread. I love it. This is a gigantic box. Okay, so you're thinking this is super expensive. It's $85, the big one.
But I will say this is, a big box, but I have done like a trio of boxes too.
Oh, sure.
If,
So you can go,
so we
sky's the
can even
limit.
go more.
I love it. And I hope it's okay that I mention if you want to send somebody a box, if it's $99 or more, you'll cover the ground shipping.
If
for-
it's to
for
one location.
Yeah, I think that's incredible. I do a lot of shopping that way, and it's wonderful. So go to Stoughton, go to Cheesers, have some coffee with Peg and Steve, or check out their website. Great product. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show.
Thanks so much for watching the Restaurant Show today. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all the time we have for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average.